There really is nothing like a good murder mystery, is there? Just like something primal um, about you know someone doing one of the worst crimes imaginable, and we have to find them, maybe before they strike again. And it might just be me because it seems that it's always just me, but a classical murder mystery also seems to be like set in Victorian age, and that's pretty much what we got here. A Victorian murder mystery with the original emo kid Edgar Allan Poe. I I'm guessing it's Victorian. I didn't really look up the time. I'm not that much of a history nerd. Um, if you think romantic England or Britain, soldiers with tall hats and muskets, then you're on the right track. And soldiers is definitely what we're in for here in the Pale Blue Eye that I watched was a movie with lots of soldiers in it. And one of them, particularly a young cadet, is found murdered. And a retired and rarely sober detective played by Christian Bale, I can't remember his character's name, it doesn't matter, he looks like Christian Bale, he acts like Christian Bale, is hired to solve the murder mystery. I'm actually not sure I can tell Christian Bale's roles apart from when he's not Batman. Like it seems this Christian Bale character is the same as the one in like say Ford v Ferrari, even though that was based on a real person on a real event. And Ford v Ferrari is definitely worth a watch if you haven't. Oof, that was a good movie. That was a nice, solid piece of movie, and it has Matt Damon in it, so that says something. The Pale Blue Eye does not have Matt Damon in it. It has Christian Bale, and that's why I took this detour. This is how it works. I'm sorry if it's not for your liking. I am slightly rambling. But Christian Bale is perfectly serviceable in this movie. And I found that everyone else was doing a great job too. I can't remember having seen anything else with Harry Melling in it, but he was great as Edgar, and he's kind of the, is it like a dual? I don't know if you have a movie term for this. Like, is a dual main character thing? Thinking of like last time I had like this dual main character was that was Christian Bale and Johnny Depp, where one was a bank robber, right, and the other one was a policeman. That seems like the same character. Now I'm really getting distracted. So I found that the acting in The Pale Eye perfectly serviceable across the board. I believed all of the performance, and I said even Harry Melling. I'll have to look up what he was in later. Um, really sold me on the Edgar character. The story kept me guessing. It was really nice for a murder mystery, and it had some great twists, or even all the way to the very final scenes, like the very end of the story. It had some twists and turns, and still had a very satisfying conclusion. Um, you get, puzzle solved, every piece is laid out, everything explained. That's nice. I really like that in my mystery. I guess that's the whole reason why you watch it. It was a bit of the longer side. I remember zooming out a bit. I tend to do that a lot. I know that I might have problems with attention span, especially when watching movies, and especially when watching movies at home on my computer or television. Just get too easily distracted if I'm not 100% aboard. And I remember getting a bit sidetracked through this. I gotta respect the movie. The reason why I got a sidetracked is because this movie is taking off time to set up some characters and getting them established before they then get murdered. But that's a respectable deal. It does mean that it dragged a bit, because this movie is dealing with the everyday living for this time, and the situation of the characters, like health and politics and some of the specific to the situations that the characters find themselves in, like the whole what is going on with murdered soldier that doesn't look good. Who did he know? Stuff. It was good. It's a lot of it is needed to fill out the story and the characters and make things make sense. Some of it just dragged on a little bit, um, unfortunately. But other than that, The Pale Blue Eye I found was a perfectly average movie. No reason to get too excited. I mean, maybe I sound a bit excited, maybe I am. Like a good murder mystery, depending on, yeah, if that's your thing, I think you'll find good, good murder, good satisfaction with The Pale Blue Eye. It won't, I don't feel like it would blow anyone's mind, set new standards, being talked about for ages, and that's fine. It's a movie you watch one evening. Uh, Maybe you have some snacks. So I'll say enjoy The Pale Blue Eye. I did. It's more than capable, perfectly fine. And thank you for stopping by today.